moving on.
Call to order our work session for November. Please stand for Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First, I'd like to welcome the upcoming new board members. So maybe just to start as introductions, Dan, do you want to go around? Dan Kronquist.
Mike Carlson.
Pam Harrington. Liz Fisher.
Liz Vanderbilt.
Linda Mathiasen.
Mike Reynolds.
Jackie Salisbury.
Jerry Kiergaard.
Sandy Unger.
Nathan Streed, and Jerry singing bass tonight. Anyways. First, we will have Rudy Vigil with Rack 8. Just give us a quick update on our access channel, and then we'll go into our strategic plan after that.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the Board of Education. I just wanted to thank you for having me here today. I just wanted to update you on some of the things that the City of Willmar is doing and also what we're doing at our RAC studios. About a month and a half or so ago, we have introduced the latest technology that the city has purchased through the studio to allow any of our programs that we choose to be offered on demand on our website. And I have the website up there right now. It is willmarmn.gov/WRAC. And what that is going to do is allow people that do not have cable to have access to our local programs. And the reason I'm here is that a lot of the programs that we have are actually school related. So we wanted to kind of show you how it works and give the general public who have cable the capability of seeing how it does work. We do have a full schedule of events coming up this month and next month too. Currently this week we have the Roosevelt and Kennedy Song Fest. We have this board work session. We also will have girls hockey from the 27th to the 29th. And then next week we have boys hockey, girls hockey, and is it wrestling? Mm-hmm. Wrestling. So you have the list of the events that we have tentatively scheduled. That runs until December 28th, and then starting, I think it's February, it'll run through February 1st. There'll be 25 athletic events that will be on demand, along with Cardinal Clips, the school board meeting, again, Songfest, and anything else that we can get from the district. Right now, we've been doing the elementary Songfest since I started back in 92, 93. And we've worked with the elementary music teachers. We hope that with this new technology that we can get the junior high and also the senior high on board with some of the concerts. We do some work with New London Spicer High School too, and they bring us their concerts and their sporting events as they get them into. So it's not just the school programming, it's our local monthly shows that we do, and then also a lot of the church services are also available. So you don't have to have cable anymore to be able to access a lot of the programs. And the way that it works is if you go to our website right here, you can scroll down and you can see what we have scheduled for today on Channel 8, 18, and 19. Anything that's listed on demand, you can just click on that link and then you can actually watch that program. If you're looking for something, and this is specific with the sporting events because this lists our daily schedule, that if you're looking for hockey or if you're looking for wrestling or whatever it is, if you go to the search box, you can actually type in what it is that you're looking for. I'll just do one for Cardinal Clips. You can just type in Cardinal, click on the search programs. If you want to do hockey or wrestling or whatever it is, it will actually bring up those search results right here where it says search results. I did Cardinal Clips and it'll actually come up for you. All you need to do is to click on that, or if you want to watch the Songfest here from Roosevelt, you click on it, wait for it to load up, and then you can actually go over and watch that program on demand. This will work on most computers that are at least within the last year and a half or 2 years. With browser-wise, if you don't have a browser that's current, because we're using the latest HTML5 and then also Internet Explorer 9, all you need to do is go to google.com, download Google Chrome, and it'll be available that way. I had to do that for this computer. It took about 7 minutes. This is an older computer that doesn't have what it needed to browser-wise. And so I had to actually download the Google Chrome. That works out the best. But there's the Songfest from Roosevelt. It'll work that same way with all of the programs, just by going to that website. It opens up the school district's programming to the entire world, and it's something that we've gotten excellent results with so far. 25 events scheduled over the next 2 months. We have 15 boys events, 10 girls events, and that's the discrepancy is just because we have girls hockey, girls basketball, and 1 cadet meet. We have boys swimming this winter session and wrestling. So otherwise it would be pretty close. Last fall schedule-wise there was volleyball, girls swimming, and then football. So we cover as much as we can. There's not a problem with not doing one or the other. We do as many of them as we can, and it's really that simple. As long as we can get the programs into us, or in this case, we're doing most of the recording of those anyways, except for like the Songfest. They come in, the music teachers check out the equipment, they come over, they record it on tape, they keep the tape for a few days to show the classes, and then we convert it to a DVD, and then it's encoded in the video server and then video on demand. And that's pretty much as simple as it is. It's a great system that we have set up, and we hope that, again, it's going to help highlight what we do here within the Channel 8 studio, and then working with the school district to get programming up.
I'm sure there will be people that will appreciate seeing that.
One of the things that we know that is going to happen is that because of that whole list of the events, some of the sporting events may not air like they used to, maybe a couple, 3 times. They maybe will air once or maybe twice, and then it'll be available on demand. The school board meetings and the school board work sessions will be up there for a month, and then they replace each other each month. And we're going to try listing as many things as we can in the video on demand computer by date too. So if you're looking for a specific game or a meet or whatever, it'll be listed. As you do girls hockey, it'll have a date that comes up, either the 27th, the 29th, or whatever too. So
how long will you keep those?
They will, it depends on how many different events we have. The sports will probably have a couple of each sport, and then they'll be replaced as they get older.
Because I know like the radio station, Lakeland Broadcasting, they have a lot that you can click from all the different programs for the on-demand.
Yep, and with ours, what we can do is, it just depends on how many we want to leave into the video server. If they get to be, 3 weeks old and we already have 6 or 7 of them, we just get rid of them.
Sure.
They'll stay up there for as long as we think that we need. And it's not a problem of space, because there's plenty of drive on it, but for keeping what we need to do. And if we go back to, I know that graduation is still in there. We still have a few of the other events. I know if I just went in and really quickly typed in the search box, I just went WHS to see what we had in there. And I know graduation was in there along with a few other ones too. Let's see, we still have some swimming. We have the Supreme Court that was done at the high school, and some volleyball. And those, again, will switch. The numbers will switch a little bit. You can see on the right side, that's our program number on it. The search results in the middle where it says 630, 587, those are programs that are just on DVD. And as we convert those over, those numbers will actually have things that are on demand. But back at the time when we did softball or gymnastics or basketball and the senior awards and those things, we weren't doing on-demand stuff at that time yet either. So we'll keep it as current as we can, but we will get rid of some of those as the seasons go on.
Rudy, is that a server space issue, and that's the reason why you have them drop off?
Well, we're not archiving things. We're not. We do the city archives. They're the city council meetings,
sure,
finance committee meetings and things. Mm-hmm. But for us, it's more of an issue of keeping things straight and as current as we can. Mm-hmm. There's, I don't know how many terabytes we have. 4 terabytes, I think, is what we have. So they will eventually go away.
Right. Is there an opportunity that if the district had the server space to archive Would we be able to archive our links to the View on Demand and it's transferable to our server? You could just point it to our server if there was space?
I am not sure. That can actually be done now, because some of the churches right now, what they do is if you actually go in and click on the on-demand link for whatever it is, the URL will come up on top.
And
what they're doing is they're copying that and they're putting it, the churches are putting it on their website, because it's going to be different though, because the churches' numbers never change. So the URL is always going to be the same. So when they go and click on it, it'll be the most current church service or mass that they have. The sports are going to change, because 888 and 794 are not always going to be swimming. They're going to rotate, but certainly that could be something that's good. But it's only as long as we have it in there. So it can be done and put on the school's website, but it just depends on who wants to do that, the logistics with it. We know that Cardinal Cliffs is still on the school district's website, and the school board meetings and the work sessions are still there too, but we also have it here too. So and it's just safe right now, because we know that there are people that are going to have a computer that's more than 2 years old, and the browser is not going to work. So we're not going to go back and take care of the computers that are older. We want to stay forward with it. So that's why we for a while, and as long as Joel wants to continue to do Cardinal Clips and the school board, because we actually convert an MPEG-2 for Joel for the school board meetings and the school board workshops. So they'll be located in 2 places, and we do that for the city anyways. The finance committee meetings, all the council meetings are actually on the city's other part of the website. This is our branch of the city site. The city, though, is archiving theirs, because there's specific rules for counties, schools, and counties for archiving. You have to leave, if you're going to archive it on your website, it needs to be up for at least 3 months, and you have to wait until the meeting's minutes are approved. So this isn't really true archiving. It's just, they'll be replaced as we do it. But if you wanted to do something, that certainly is a capability. All we have to do is get a video file, an MPEG-2 file, like what we do with the school board meetings, the work sessions, and then Cardinal Clips, which we do for Joel. So it can be done. It's just, this is a least inexpensive way of doing it, where it doesn't cost anything except for the city. And our cost was probably $9,000 was about the only cost that there was.
Okay, thank you.
Very good, thank you. Any other questions? Thank you.
All right.
Good update.